З Різдвом Христовим та Новим роком!
Фірма адвокатів Грицина, Посман і Хантер бажають вам
веселих свят та щасливого Нового року.
Христос рождається!
In name of St. Demetrius Care Center, we wish everybody Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Від Святого Дмитрія резиденції бажаємо всім веселих свят і щасливого Нового року. Христос рождається! Merry Christmas!
Зараз продовжуємо наші закупи тут у Holt Renfrew на Bloor-стріт, де спеціалістка закупів Марта Тришак завжди щось цікавого знаходить. Марта, вітаємо знову. А що ви ще сьогодні знайшли?
Ми також знайшли дуже чудову пару джинсів, які є темного кольору, темно-сині, які дуже легко носити чоловіку. Темний колір завжди дуже легко носиться. І так само дуже гарну сорочку. Сорочка є проста, звичайною страйп, і її дуже легко носити чи з джинсами, які він купив, або просто звичайними класичними штанами.
Дякую, дякую. А зараз запрошуємо вас на забаву ансамблю «Буря».
Ми діти роду козацького, Sponsored by Ukrainian Credit Union. Believe it or not, it's Ron Cahute with Stay Ukrainian, my friends. We're Cossack children of history. You know, we try to go to various locations when we're filming for this world-renowned television show, KONTAKT. And we're in one of the famous parking lots in Bloor West Village where I'm parked. And we're actually editing future shows and putting stuff together. And here's one of our locations. The significance of the Buria license plate, other than the fact that this is my truck and my band is Buria, is that this show is about Buria. So I won't be doing it. Justine Lewkowicz will be doing it at a zabava that we played at. So I'm going to turn the camera, the microphone, and the proceedings over to Justine.
I'm here with our very own Ron Cahute to talk a little bit about Buria.
Buria.
Now, this band was technically started back in 1969.
Yes, ma'am. We started officially, we played a Christmas party for Cholcan Real Estate at the Dutch Sisters, which is now Casa Mendoza, in 1969, and that officially started what became Buria. And we played for 10 years as, well, who's playing your wedding? Well, we got Cahute's band. And then Dr. Michael Kondratsky actually formally named our band the Buria before we made our first recording on September the 19th, 1979.
When you played your first show back in 1969, did you know or had any idea that here you would be in 2011, still performing?
No, no, go figure, huh? 1969, 70, 35, oh man. No, had no idea. But I had originally started playing drums in my father's band in 1962 when I was 7 years old. And I played until my dad passed away, and then I picked up the accordion, and I had no idea whatsoever that this would happen. But you know, we started the band, and in '79, the recording band, which the guys are here, we'll call them over in a second. We sort of did a lot of weird things that no one else in the bands were doing at the time. At the time, it was Rushnachok and Sinister Pew and bands like that. And I added the brass, the woodwinds, and I sort of polonized my music a little bit. And we were the first ones to ever do a CD. We were the first ones to do everything. And we never, in our wildest imagination, figured that here we are in 2011. And you're interviewing me, and I'm doing a shameless plug to hire my band because I'll play your wedding or your anniversary or your tresna. I don't care. It doesn't matter. As long as the check don't bounce, I'll play it. That's the way I am.
Oh, fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me.
We have Buria today, and the interesting thing is when we first recorded, original drummer David Munis, original in '79, we met when we went to South America. Very shortly thereafter, his brother Michael joined the band, and this is my nephew Mark, and he's playing bass with us now, and everyone is full-time. We're all full-time, so we don't really have jobs. And we're begging for work, so please, like hire the band, hire us. Like David wants to play drum, Michael wants to play guitar, and Mark'll he'll do anything. Yeah, he'll mow your lawn if the check is good. But we've been doing this since 1979. We've been all over the world, and I mean all over the world, playing, and we've played for queens, we've played for popes, we've played for presidents, we've played for prime ministers. And we played at Uno, which is, now that's the supreme, playing at Uno tonight. Mark has a studio in his own right, and he's got music playing all over the place, television shows, and he's quite accomplished. And David and Michael come from a huge musical family. Their father, Hank Munis, was a mainstay on guitar in the city of Toronto, from Mr. Dress up to you name it, he's been on it. So they're great guys, and we've been together for a long time. And we're going to be together for a long time too, still, because we're approaching 50. We still got lots of time. We've done all kinds of things throughout the years, and in the music business, and not just Ukrainian. I get the Ukrainian bookings because they know who I am, and I don't get as many as I like, but that's going to change real soon, isn't it? Yep. And the interesting thing is that I never know, and this is something that I've always held dear to my heart, I never know whether these guys have a gig already booked when I phone them for a gig, because they're always available. But I do know that they have in the past, I have a gig with someone else, I don't hear about it. When I get the gig, they just play with us, and away we go.
Now, you mentioned that you were the first ones to put together a CD. I guess that means like a Ukrainian band in Toronto.
We were the first. No. We were the first Ukrainian band, at least in Canada, North America, to issue a CD, and that was the Best of Buria. That was the first Ukrainian band to go on CD. Was that CD? And
in the 30 years, how has the Ukrainian folk music scene changed?
Ours hasn't. We're doing, even the new stuff we do the same way we did the old stuff, and I guess that's our staying power, perhaps.
But there are a lot of bands today, right? It's saturated.
A lot of these bands that are coming here from Eastern Europe, they all come with one thing in common. None of them have a drummer. They come with tracks, and a lot of these bands deal with tracks and everything, and we've never done that. We've always maintained live, and we will always play live. And we're just in the throes right now of putting together a new record. We still call them records, even though they're CDs. We still call them records. And we're doing a new one, which will probably be released in the spring. And it'll be our, I don't know, I think as Buria, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the other stuff we've been on, we've got about 18 or 19 that we're on.
Now I have a question for the three of you, and be honest, pretend Ron isn't here. What's it like to work with Ron?
There we go.
30 years, there's your answer. 30 years, so that says it, right? I haven't worked with anyone as long and as well, not even close. Ron's godfather to my first kid, so that's, when we haven't worked together, we're still in touch. And I can't say that about anyone else I work with. When I work with them, I work with them. Other than that, I don't have anything to do with them. With Ron, we're friends, and we play together. So
30 years. He either doesn't know the difference or he likes me.
Does it matter which it is?
No, so long as he plays. Want to win $1,000 while showing what a smart investor you are? I sure do. Sign up for the UCU Investment Challenge. Call Mikhailo Zinchuk at 416-705-3634 to enter now. I'm here for a few reasons. First of all, I like to publicize a New Year's Eve dance. Unlike all the other organizations, Ukrainian National Federation, UNO, 145 Evans Avenue at Islington, does not have a Malanka. We actually have a New Year's Eve dance on the 31st of December. We like to be a little bit different. So this year we're having Midnight in Venice. It's an Italian theme, a Venetian theme, so maybe around 11 o'clock we're going to flood the hall. Somebody will sail by in a gondola. We have one of Canada's famous legendary tenors, Andrea Garofalo, who's going to be performing for us. And there's a show that begins around 8:30, 9 o'clock right after dinner, a 5-course Italian meal. It's a wonderful, wonderful Zabava and a great time had by all 2 years ago when we did this very same thing. So we want you to come out 31st, $80 a person, everything but booze included. And it's a great evening, a show and a dance. And guess which band is going to be playing the dance? That's right, Buria. Just because it's me and I hire myself as much as I can. So come out. Next week, we're going to be doing a giveaway of a pair of tickets for this very Zabava. And that has a value of $160 for the pair of these tickets. On next week, that'll be the 24th of December. There'll be a pair of giveaway tickets for the New Year's Zabava. Remember, December the 31st, mark it on your calendars. If you're not doing anything, come out and join us. You'll have a blast. Stay Ukrainian, my friends. Sponsored by Ukrainian Credit Union. Believe it or not, it's Ron Cahute with Stay Ukrainian, my friends.
We're Cossack children of history.
Христос рождається. Joyeux Noel. Merry Christmas. Від імені Української критової спілки бажаємо всій громаді, всім нашим членам і всім працівникам веселих свят і щасливого Нового року. Христос рождається.